Hello everybody, this is Jim to the Slim, and today I will be reviewing LEGO Star Wars set number 40557, Defense of Hoth, featuring 64 pieces as well as 3 minifigures for a total of $15 in the US. This set was supposed to come out January 1st, 2022. We did, in the US, we had some supply issues where it didn't come out quite on the 1st. It came out like either later, or I believe it wasn't, I forget if it was in February, but luckily I was able to get one, but these are hard to come by due to the fact that they are LEGO Store exclusives. But without further ado, let's get into the build. Opening these minifig packs is rather simple, especially when you have two hands. All you have to do is cut this piece of tape. Helps to have scissors that are actually fairly decent. This is not the best pair of scissors in the house. I should probably start using the other one. After cutting the tape, this tab can fold down. There's a way. This is attached. The front and back of the cardboard are attached. Got my instructions. Gonna just go ahead with my hand in the way of the camera. Probably have to damage this the way I had to damage the Clone Trooper one. Seems to want to stay in there, doesn't it? I did somehow manage to get this out without damaging the cardboard too much, which probably isn't the biggest concern because who's going to be collecting these boxes really? Like, they're very flimsy and cheap, but this is what you get. One bag of parts. I'll return after I build this thing. Alright, and there we have it, our completed build. Another very simple build process since it's a minifigure pack. Most it'll take you is probably like maybe 10-15 minutes. It's really nothing too complicated. Again, like the Clone Trooper pack, it would have been nice to get one more minifigure, but this is what we got, and you know, it's pretty substantial, I guess. But before we get into the build, let's take a look at the minifigures. First up, we have what appears to be the Hoth Rebel Commander. All three of them have the same sniper rifle type thing, and they have the same helmet that comes with the goggles that you can either put on top or you can put it over their face. Although, if you do put it over their face, it looks way too big. Again, these goggles look way oversized for these minifigures, but taking a look at, on the package, they show the lady with her goggles over her face, but I just think they look better on top of the heads, to be honest. So this guy, he has a torso print, a back print, and you can see peeking out from underneath that helmet, you know, he has a secondary face, a little more serious face, but on the front, you know, we have that more angry face. But if you do have that one as on the back of his head, it peeks out from underneath the helmet. So that's unfortunately, when they designed these hats or helmets, they did not take into account the fact that they might have secondary faces on the backs of their heads. Next up, we have one of the characters who's going to be one of the points of contention for some fanboys, apparently. We have this lady, because apparently in the scene we mainly saw Caucasian men, but I mean, that was the 80s, what do you expect? And we've seen at this point that the Resistance had people of all races. You know, if Rogue One is regarded as canon, you know, there was a very diverse cast, very diverse group of rebels. But anyway, so this lady, she has a really nice, unique face, one that we don't see too often in LEGO as far as I know. But unfortunately, she only comes with one face. She has back printing, she has torso printing, and leg printing. So she's a very nice minifigure. Next up, we have this gentleman. He has the same chest, leg, and back printing as the lady. He's shown holding the binoculars, so I guess he's the scout of sorts. I'm actually surprised the commander wasn't shown holding the binoculars, but maybe this guy's the scout trooper. You know, he has a little more calm, a little confident face on the back of his head. But again, it's going to show underneath It's going to be peeking out, especially his facial hair is peeking out from under the back of his helmet. So I guess he's Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Taking a look at the build itself, there's not too much to look at. We have a couple of identical cannons, which are made with a singular bazooka type piece in the middle, connected to this kind of old school. It's reminiscent of the large camcorder pieces we used to have. You know, this is a very simple build. It's similar to, but different from the E-Web cannon that came with the AT-AT. They use different blasters for the legs of these cannons. They also have a little battery pack that goes along with it. If you were to decide to have your characters man the cannons, this is kind of what I came up with, you know, just having one of them manning the cannon, and I've tucked her sniper rifle on top and she's holding the battery pack. The other build we have to look at is this simplified cannon with this nice little snow embankment type base that it's sitting on. You know, it's a very simple build. You can have one of your characters come along and hold on to the handlebars. Now, if you are going to have one of your characters man this cannon, to me it makes sense that they just completely have to drop their weapon. There's not really a place to hold it. Guess you could tack it on another over here, whatever. We don't have a weapons rack, which is interesting because the builds in this set are weapons, so your characters are going to have to drop their blasters at some point. So, final thoughts on this set. I like it. You know, I like the figures we get. Again, it would have been nice to get at least one more minifigure. Compared to the Clone Trooper command station, this is not going to be one where I want to get multiples necessarily. You know, I think it's good that we have a diverse little crew of rebels, but I just don't feel the need personally to have a large rebel army. However, if you are a huge fan of episode 5, you may want to pick up a few of these, but then that brings us to our other point that these are a pain in the butt to even find. Another little note here is that holding, I don't know if I just need to bend the legs a bit, but it doesn't seem like this thing wants to sit perfectly flat, which I don't know. But anyway, so the going back to the point, these sets are really hard to find because they are LEGO Store exclusives. It seems that on the website they're always sold out, which I really don't understand. You know, they should have just made these into battle packs, because why? The Snowtrooper battle pack is all over the place. It's at LEGO Store, Target, Walmart. I mean, what store does not have it, seriously, that sells Lego? I'm sure Kohl's has it as well. But when it comes to these minifig packs, they are LEGO Store exclusives. And, you know, it really depends on... We have a Legoland Discovery Center with an attached Lego store near me, and they didn't even get these minifigure packs. I asked the manager, and she said, no, we actually didn't get those, which is unfortunate because a lot of the associates were looking forward to it as well. Now, when it comes to talking about the value of this set, you know, I did my comparison video on minifig packs, and this set comes with a much more substantial build than the one I compared the Star Wars ones to, which came with 4 minifigures and like one little cart for one of the characters, and some weapons and special effects because it's a Marvel one. But, you know, instead of getting that extra minifigure, you get some cool builds that, you know, you can build your little Hoth mock, have a little battle scene. On which note, I will proceed to go ahead and set mine up and show you guys what I come up with. So there you go. That's my little Hoth setup at the moment. You know, got our rebels over here. Obviously, it's a bit unrealistic that this AT-AT walker would be so close to them without having annihilated them already. But, you know, over here, apparently it's Chinese New Year's on Hoth. So, we have the snowtroopers coming in, trying to steal everyone's fireworks, I guess, over here. But that's what I've come up with so far. I might need to get another white base plate because when I get that Hoth Trooper battle pack, I'm definitely gonna want to expand on this idea a little bit more than I have so far. So with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about this minifigure pack, you know, and the whole controversy behind it, because You know, personally, you know, my opinion, I think the fact that it's like, yeah, we could have gotten another minifigure, that's neither here nor there. Inflation's here to stay. I don't like it. You guys don't like it, but it is what it is. This is the world we live in today. I don't know, like everything just kind of shot up after the pandemic, all the prices on everything, it seems. But you know, the one point of contention I have with this set is, why does it have to be a Lego store exclusive? I want everyone to be able to find it and be able to get it when they want it. But on that note, I will be posting an affiliate link if you guys do want to order it online. You know, you don't have to pay anything extra, but you will be helping your boy out, you know, helping ensure that I can keep bringing you guys quality content. But also, more importantly, while you're down there, please feel free to like and subscribe. That also helps as well. And leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the set. You know, have you guys been able to find this one? Are you looking for it? Have you got it already? Is this one you want? Are you a bit disappointed with this as well, you know, in one way or another? You know, just let me know what you guys think. Comment, as always. And with all that being said, this is Jim to the Slim, signing out.
The Emperor has been expecting you.